So first, you guys are awesome for noticing that I got kind of quiet on social media the last couple of days. Um, and I think that is just a really great, like, if you want to talk about what my goals are, it's to create a community where not just I'm checking on you, you're checking on me, and like we all make sure we're good together. And so if you guys, I think you're following it, but like my kid broke his arm, and so I'm still having to run medicine up to him pretty regularly. We find out Friday if he needs surgery or not. We'll figure out if we're in the clear there. We had a family friend kill himself this weekend, and it really, I look and I say, could I have done something more? Should I have done something more? Like, had I been a good enough friend, or had somebody else been? And then I have to let myself have that moment, and then I have to tell myself that it's not my fault. It's not your fault. There wasn't anything that we could do more, because we don't understand somebody else's darkness, and we just can't have that blame for ourselves. But I had to be really protective of my energy the last couple days, like who I give it to and where we go, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. But I'll tell you that it's the little daily practices that I've put into place. That 2-minute gratitude practice that you see me posting about every morning. It's my daily workouts. It's figuring out my nutrition. It's my superfood shake, also that I can fuel my body and I can fuel my mind, so that when I do hit bumps like this, that darkness doesn't get to take over. There's been plenty of times where the darkness has lasted, a week, 6 weeks, 6 months, and how I come out of it, and I've just had to fight very hard. And I know many of you can relate to this, that you fight really hard to feel good about yourself. And I think that's a great thing to fight for, especially if you've known the darkness. If you've never known the darkness, that's fantastic too. So keep fighting and keep doing what you're doing, so that you don't. But for the rest of you that have, there is never going to be a big like aha moment. And for me, I was fighting being on medication all I could. So it was learning those daily practices and putting in that work to be able to have that. And that is so, so, so important to do. So if you don't have that daily practice, reach out. Let's talk about it, about what you can do. There's so many good books out there. And quite honestly, I had to read quite a few of them until like I had a couple that finally just clicked for me. You don't have to do everything that you read, but continuing to strive to work hard to improve yourself. And so then here I am today, and I've got my Zoom crew, and I just got through cardio, because I don't necessarily want to do cardio together. We get up, we work out, we sweat together. So I'm not alone. And then yesterday I totally just checked out for like an hour and a half and just sat there and played games on my phone, because I could have been doing stuff. I had coaching stuff to do. We've got the challenge group to do. We've got a launch of a new program next month. I've got so much to do for work, the kids at the end of the school year, my son and what we've got to do for him. And it was just all piling up, and all these projects that I wanted to do, and I just didn't know how to tackle any of them. And coupled with the news that we'd had about our family friend, I just had to take a moment and just like check out. And that's okay to do too. Like, that's also being protective of your time and energy, and there's nothing wrong with that, to just mindlessly sit there and watch a movie or play a game. And I didn't even have the energy to read a book. I just didn't want anything that had the responsibility, I guess. And it felt good, but it's okay to check out for an hour and a half. And like I said, it wasn't me checking out for 6 months. It wasn't me waking up, a week and a half later going, oh, what have I eaten? What have I done? And the damage that you could do to your body then. So that's where I've been. That's what's going on. Thank you guys so much. I got to get ready. You were asking about the Ready Set Summer Challenge group. That starts on Monday the 17th. We're going to start prep week for that. And so I think I've got 4 or 5 spots left. I'll be checking out your guys' applications. I'm excited for it, but just know that just because there's the applications in, maybe you have or have not submitted one yet, doesn't mean that people have committed to the group. And so if you are interested, still just swipe up, or just go and complete that application. The link is in my bio, and just get that done. And so I am excited I think we've got 4 or 5 slots left. So I'm excited to get those filled. And I really look forward to the fun summer group that I've got planned for you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Let's have fun with this. Bye.